Color Kids, this is Katie Carty Hiley from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum. Do you notice something different? I did a thing. So you saw my last video probably where I was counting my comics. Oh yeah, I meant to pull up my new number before I started this, but I've got it in front of me. Wait, did I refresh this? Did I one more thing I need to click on to get the right. Oh, wait, that's not even it. Because I haven't added on these few things I'm about to show y'all. Well, whatever. We'll count. We'll count as we go. We'll do that. It's not that many things. I don't have a lot to show y'all today, but I want to show off this new shelf. And it kind of worked out perfectly. Like, my original idea was actually to connect this bigger shelf to the one on the other side because they are the same type of Billy bookcase from IKEA. But because I'm trying to remember why. My husband had a good explanation. I think it's because there's an attic door behind that shelf. It pushes it out from the wall so that when they met, like it was not a flush. They didn't just like stay together like shelves are supposed to. It was like this gap. It wasn't a massive gap, but it was a very noticeable gap between the two. Like kind of going from the bottom up. It wasn't pretty. So I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. But it's also the same. Like this over here is a Billy. It's just a small Billy. I was like, okay, can we get these to line up maybe if we like pull this one out a bit? And yeah, we could have pushed it further that way if the attic door frame had been a little larger, but yeah, so we had to still rest it on the attic door frame for it to line up, but it does. It lines up perfectly. So I'm happy. And what's on it now isn't necessarily what's going to stay there, but that allowed me to get all of that stuff off the floor that I showed y'all in that video. I mean, there are still a few things I need to just put somewhere because they aren't new, like things I didn't already have, like that Glee doll and the little green Sprite from the 2000s and that rando Rainbow Brite, the 80s one. I don't mean the other one. Anyway, so I just put some stuff up just to do it. I moved a couple things around, like Flutter. Yeah, the green Sprite, that way. And the box used to be over here on this wall, but I had a baby Brite. So I have two baby Brites in box. I think I decided to keep them both, maybe, for now. But she was like on the floor, and it just looked dumb where I had her. But I figured out if I moved Flutter over there, I could put baby Brite over here, and she fits perfectly. So some of that happened, but oh yeah, and the China tea set used to be over here, but it was kind of crammed into this little cubicle that wasn't quite big enough. I mean, it worked, but you couldn't see its full glory, and this thing is glorious. It needs to be like one of the big items that is visible in this collection. So I wanted it to give it its proper space. So there's an empty cubicle over here for the moment. So yeah, things will definitely be evolving and moving as time goes on, but I'm just thrilled that I finally have this shelf in place, where it's gonna be, where it's gonna stay, and so I have more room now to collect more things. Like, not a ton, obviously, because it's not full, and a lot of this could be, oh honey, I'm not ready for you yet, I'm sorry. Yeah, some of that could be pushed closer together. There's a lot of empty space in there. I realized it was more of a just, let's get this stuff up somewhere and I can figure out later if that's where I want it to stay or not. But yeah. And the jumbo, I know this thing is not mirrored, so it's like, where am I pointing? She still fits. Like, yes, she is technically in the corner and you can't see all of her anymore. And I could pull her out and put her in front of the, I don't know. I haven't tried that yet, come to think of it. but then there's just this big empty corner behind her if I do that, and I think that would look really awkward. So she actually shows through pretty darn well, I think. Like, let me know your opinion. But I think she has enough space, and we moved this, yeah, you can see it, the one on the side, we moved it over towards the door a bit to make that space wider to give her more space. And also let me keep being able to open the door, etc. Yeah. So there's a lot of familiar things there that I've shown to y'all over the last few months. I've decided that my variant dark-skinned Rainbow Brite is best friends with Tickle Pink. They just are BFFs. That's my headcanon. They're just back there holding hands, and they're adorable together, so I love that. Just like the old and the new, and yeah, all of that. So yeah, I got a lot of European things over here, some Japanese items on display. So yeah, it's always going to be changing. Like, don't expect it to necessarily look the same. And maybe the next few videos it will, but eventually it's probably going to start changing as I have to figure out where to put things. But I want to show that off for one, and then I wanted to show off the few things I have gotten over the last few weeks, because I do have other things coming, but they are with Janine at the moment. There were some things from Truffle Shuffle that I really wanted, and one thing I could tell it was like about to be taken off the site, and I was right. I might have gotten the last one, and it's not the size I would have picked if I had had my pick of all the sizes, but I waited too long, is basically what I did, and there was only one size left, and once it's here, I'll show you what I'm talking about, and we'll see in person if it's huge. Hopefully not, but we'll see. But either way, I wanted it, so I got it. So it started with just that. Like, I need to order this one thing before it goes out of stock, and I don't want to pay international shipping for one item, like a shirt. So I was like, hey, Janine, can I send this to you? And she was, of course, fine with that. And then several more things came back into stock that I was keeping an eye on, or came into stock for the first time. There are some new items there that weren't there previously, which maybe I should just, I'll go over those at the end, or I'll forget. Let me do it now. So they have a puzzle. If you didn't know, Truffle Shuffle has a Rainbow Brite puzzle, 500 piece, so they're probably pretty small pieces. And it's the scene of her and all the color kids in front of Rainbow Land. It's a pretty classic scene, but it's not just Rainbow Land. Like, it's got the characters in front, so that's unique to the Hallmark puzzle that we got a few years ago. Oh yeah, the adult and mini-me shirts. Okay, so they have a Rainbow Brite shirt for adults that is just, yeah, it's just unisex. Then they also have a kids t-shirt for the first time ever. I know I'm telling y'all this before I get them, but whatever, because I think I did. Did I order one of the kids shirts? I think I did, just to have it, because I'm ordering pretty much everything else from Truffle Shuffle. I'm missing a few things of theirs, whatever. But their first Rainbow Brite kid shirt, I thought that was important enough to have. So I think I did order one. But yeah, they have, like, you can be, the adult can wear the rainbow, or big sis, big brother, whoever, can wear the Rainbow Brite shirt, and then the little one can wear a Twink shirt. And it's adorable. They're so cute. So those are available now. I'm trying to think what else. There were a couple of things, like the enamel mug with the, like, metallic rim is back in stock. That's been out for a while. The gray, I don't know why they call it the gray marl shirt. It's basically the same design that's on the pajamas, but it's just on a gray t-shirt. It's a unisex shirt. They didn't have many sizes left, but they fixed it, so now the sizes are, or at least when I ordered mine, we're back in stock. I think that's mostly it. The doormat, has gone out of stock again for the moment, but they seem to keep bringing that one back, so I'm happy about that. That's been a very popular item. But if you do see a shirt that's been on their site for a while and you start seeing the size offerings dwindling, like, you know, it starts from small to XL or 2X or something like that. And if next time you check it, there's only medium and large left, like, they might restock, they might not. It's a little bit of a crapshoot. And I don't know how to predict. I don't know of a way right now to predict other than how long has this been on their site? Because I think the thing I did buy that was like the last or one of the last of had been there a while, and I was just being kind of lazy. Not really lazy, but just I kept waiting for all the things I wanted to be in stock, and they never were at the same time. But this last order I made filled a lot of those gaps that I was missing and got some of the new stuff that just came out. So, well, you know, while I'm talking about Truffle Shuffle, I did get two things from them that I'll go ahead and show off. I got the Star Stealer mug. I was gonna do these at the end, but it really doesn't matter what order I show these things to y'all. Every morning is a brand new day, y'all. I love this mug so much, and on camera, this may look black because it's so dark blue. This is actually a super rich dark blue, just like the album art. The poster, the movie poster. They have a print of the movie poster that you can buy, and it's really, really dark blue. It actually, no, it doesn't. I don't think it does fade to black. Maybe over in this corner, that could arguably be black. But the rest of it is, yeah, just starts light blue and goes darker blue. But it's a very deep, deep dark blue, which is just gorgeous. And this is so, oh my god. They did a good job. They did a really good job. It's so crisp. Like, the artwork is just, it's perfect. It's perfect. I forget exactly what the size of this is. It says on their website, you can look it up. But it's the same size as the other two prints that they had previously released. And this, okay, truth story. Truth story? What am I even? True story. So I'm trying to remember if I was already in contact with them or if they contacted me, or, I mean, we had talked in the past, but I think this was this particular person I had not spoken with. In particular, they reached out to me, I think at the beginning of this year, looking for ideas, and one of the ideas they had, after I suggested the Star Stealer t-shirt, and that did so well, they wanted to do more Star Stealer things, and they were coming out with a range of mugs, not just Rainbow Brite, that were going to have a design on one side and a quote on the other that had to do with that franchise. And they asked my opinion for what the quote on the other side should be. They're like, you know, something memorable, something quick, something witty, something whatever. And like, the first things that popped into my head were song lyrics from the song at the beginning and then Rainbow Brite and Me at the end. But none of the ones from Rainbow Brite and Me were that short and succinct and could really... But this one, I think this was my top pick, was like, I mean, I set a few lines from this song, but, yeah. This is either every morning is a brand new day or every morning is a rainbow day, because they say both. I would have been happy with either. But Brand New Day is the name of the song, and honestly, probably what we need in our lives right now, to just remember every morning is a brand new day. Just like trying to think about what's going on, or what was going on yesterday, or what's been going on for the past how many months? I don't know. But it's a brand new day. So drink your coffee or tea or milk or whatever you want to drink. Water in your Star Stealer mug and make it a great brand new day. So yeah, great job on this. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, that's my Truffle Shuffle spiel that I didn't actually mean to go off on, but I'm excited, y'all. Like, not only did they give us the t-shirt, they gave us this, they gave us the mug. Like, how cool is that? sure, I'll throw it in here. I might as well, because the anniversary of Star Stealer is this coming weekend. So I'm recording this on Monday. I'll hopefully get this out today, if not, maybe tomorrow. But this Sunday, the 15th of November, is the 35th anniversary of Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer. So I'm gonna try. I've done this with groups before, but I don't think I've ever done it by myself. And it's gonna be more boring with just myself. But although Renee is gonna try to join me, but odds aren't looking great at the moment. She's in another state right now, dealing with some family business. So she may not be home by Sunday, to do this with me. I hope she is, because I would love for her to be there, especially because her memory is way better than mine. I'm sure she could bring a lot to the table that I will leave out. But what I want to do is a live stream movie watch with you guys of Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer. So for those of you who own a copy, great, you can use that. For those of you who don't, there are several places online that you can rent it. I think I looked on Amazon the other day and it was like $2.99 to rent it, so it's really cheap. So yeah, I'll try to look up before I make a big post about that I'm going to be doing this, I'll look up the other streaming services that have it for rent. So you have that information, but I hope that it's available in other countries as well. I don't know how that works, but I don't know. I want people to be able to all celebrate it together, especially when there's been no conventions this year, no fan get-togethers. Not that there are ever Rainbow Brite conventions, but you know what I mean. No chance at a regular convention for just a group of Rainbow Brite fans to get together. This could kind of be a version of that, and I'll have, a chat going. I guess I'll do it on YouTube. I'll figure it out. YouTube or Zoom or Wiz, not yet. I'm sorry. It's I got a few things to show off. Yeah, I'll get the details to y'all before Sunday. But yeah, I want to do, because since Warner Brothers and Hallmark didn't really do anything for it this year, other than helping perhaps get the rights to Truffle Shuffle to do this merch, which was awesome. Yeah, but since that's all that's being done, and it's not just Rainbow Brite that's suffering from anniversary erasure this year. This is also the 35th anniversary of She-Ra, the cartoon series, and she got nothing because coronavirus. We were supposed to have a big to-do with She-Ra at PowerCon this year because it was her anniversary year, and we didn't get to do that. And that was a huge bummer. But there's a new She-Ra figure. I can't remember if she's in stores in the US yet or not. It may just be in the UK. They're doing waves, wave 1, wave 2. Let's look up Masters of the Universe Origins. They're on Walmart. That's, I think, the only place they're being sold is through Walmart and Walmart.com. But good luck buying them online, because most of the time they're out of stock, or at least the characters I want. But yeah, so this is a big year for a lot of stuff. I think the Care Bear movie, also, its 35th anniversary was earlier this year. So a lot of things are getting left out, unfortunately, but I'm determined for Rainbow Brite to not get left out. So if all I can do is a movie watch where I just sit there and stare at the screen and every once in a while giggle or share a factoid, that may be all it is. I'm going to prepare for it, obviously, and hopefully have my factoids ready to go, because if I just try to rely on my brain the day of, that's not going to go well. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that. So that's another reason I wanted to hop on and do a video, even though I still do have a few things to show you, and I will in a second. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say regarding Truffle Shuffle and Star Stealer. I think we can move on. So, and my shelves. I'm very proud of my shelves. Oh, well, no, let's do this first and then we'll do the count. Okay. So, oh my goodness. I forgot to turn my Decline. Sorry. That was supposed to be on Do Not Disturb, and where was I? Right, I was about to point out the magnificent shirt that I'm wearing. Okay, do y'all remember just a few videos ago, I was wearing, actually I don't think I've worn it yet, but I showed y'all a red version of this shirt, and I was telling y'all how I used to have this version on this beautiful aqua blue, my favorite color, back when it came out in the mid-2000s, and how my deodorant ruined it, and I had to take it back. So I thought I would just never have it again, and I was sad about that. And then it was maybe a week or two later, I was on Depop, and this popped up, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I literally kind of freaked for a second. I was like, buy now, buy. I took it like as fast as possible before anybody else snatched it up. And I wear a different deodorant now, y'all. If you haven't heard of Native deodorant, oh my god, do yourself a favor. Like, I don't have any kind of affiliate program with them. Like, I don't make any ad money off of telling y'all to buy Native deodorant, but you should. It's something else that I've become a collector of, like, legit. I don't even know how many deodorants I have, like, different scents, because they keep coming out with amazing new scents. I probably at least have 20 bars of deodorant. They're gonna last me forever, but it's okay. I'm still gonna buy more, because they keep coming out with new ones, and I want to try them all. So anyway, this deodorant does not have any aluminum or talc or, what's the other thing they leave out? That's, I don't know. We do ads for them for Alohomora sometimes, the Harry Potter podcast I'm on. No parabens, no, I forget. It's all on their website. It's like nativedeo.com, I think. Just Google native deodorant, it'll come up. And you can buy it, I've seen it in like Walgreens. Probably CVS and other drugstores have like just like their basic scents, but legit go on their website and look at all their scents, because they have extra ones there. And if you scroll all the way to the Easter egg, if you scroll all the way to the bottom on one of the deodorant pages, either the men's or the women's deodorant page, there'll be like vintage scents. Click on one of those and you'll see a whole bunch more options of ones that they used to have available and now are like, so they're slightly more expensive because they're not in the main drop. Whatever. Worth it. But they have free shipping, so don't worry about like, oh no, I should buy at the drugstore because then I don't have to pay for shipping. Free shipping. You buy like 1 bar of deodorant. Free. And that's like, not even just in the US. Like, there's several countries where they do that. Completely free shipping. Free returns, exchanges. I've done that a few times. A few scents just didn't agree with my biochemistry, and I'm just like, this isn't for me, and they're fantastic. I love them. But anyway, that won't turn this shirt orange or yellow, or not orange, what am I saying? Yellow or green and crap. Like, look at it. I am wearing deodorant right now, and it is not ruined. Like, it was almost an instantaneous reaction, I think, when I put my old shirt on. And I was just like, what just happened? That's gonna wash out, right? No, it did not. So yeah, another good reason to wear native deodorant that's free of all that chemical crap. It's good for your body, but also good for your shirts. And I was just super happy that this one wasn't ruined. Like, I looked at all the pictures, like, to make sure before I bought it. Excuse me. So let's be real, I probably would have bought it anyway. I just would have held my arms down like the entire time. But yeah, I'm super stoked. Thrilled to have the shirt back. Like, I was so upset when I had to return that one because my favorite color, and it's just a big design. I love it. So yeah, this is a junk food shirt from the mid-2000s. I'll show you a couple of other junk. Are they both junk food? Actually, or yeah, one of them is. 2 more shirts I got off of Depop. Might have been at the same time, probably. Usually when I buy one shirt, I buy a few. So I also got this one that I do not believe I already had. You know, I need to catalog somehow or take pictures of maybe all of my t-shirts at some point, because there are some that I'm just like, I don't think I have that one yet. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure I didn't have this. Or if I do, it's on a different color shirt or something. I don't know. But I just love it. It's adorable. And this one, the tag is actually different. It says, junk food loves Delia's. So, I know I've heard of Delia's. Is that like a store, y'all? Y'all tell me what Delia's is. If it's a store, like, I don't think we had them around here. Or they weren't as popular. Or was that just a website? I don't know. But this might have been like a Delia's exclusive tea or something. I don't know. But I like it. And now I have it. And then this one is not a junk food tea. I think it came out later than the junk. Because the junk food was like early into the mid 2000s. Yeah, probably just the mid. I don't even think I would go as far as to say the late 2000s. I think they had kind of stopped by then. Excuse me. So this was probably around 2010, 11-ish when they started releasing some more shirts. Yeah, this doesn't have a company other than, you know, it's Hallmark, of course. Made in Guatemala. But I don't know what stores sold this. I know I've seen pictures of it before. Hold on, I'm just gonna ruffle it up a little bit. Wait a minute, is this inside? No, it's not inside out. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't have this shirt because I would have noticed that before if I had this in my hands and looked at this. Y'all are gonna laugh. Okay. So here's the shirt. And it's got this adorable, like, cut out almost a Rainbow Brite stitched onto it with like gold thread of some sort. And it's like purposefully done, and like the logo over here is shiny gold and the stars are shiny gold. So this was a design feature, not like a flaw, not like they did this on purpose. And like she's standing on a rainbow, but it's a muted rainbow. What I never realized was the rainbow is only muted on the outside. If you turn it inside out, it's super bright. That's hilarious. Like you wouldn't want to wear it inside out because then you wouldn't see Rainbow Brite. You would just see a blank stitched area. It would look really weird. But that's really funny. I had no idea it was actually bright inside. And that's how they made it look faded on the outside. It's a very thin shirt. That's why that's working so well. It's just, yeah. You would, like, if I put my hand behind it, like, I don't know if that's really coming through. So maybe on the camera, like, I can see the flesh color of my hand through this. So you want to wear something underneath this one, most likely. But not a requirement. Just saying. Yeah, there's even gold stitching down the sides. That's cool. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah, it's on both sides. It's got that gold stitching. So, whoops, that way. Yeah. So I don't know if this was released in, I mean, the seller I think the person I bought it from was in America. So yeah, if any of y'all remember what store this was sold in, let me know. But I feel like if it were something common or easy to find, I would have found it back then when it was being sold. And it's just got, yeah, this is the tag. It's just written in the top. So we see a lot of those with like Walmart shirts. Maybe that Kmart shirt that came out back around that time too. Oh, and Rainbow herself, sorry, is like super vivid colors. Like she looks fantastic. That's a really good print. Yeah. Hush. Yes. Okay, you can be on my lap now. Ow. The other two things are small. But yeah, the things, the more you know. That cracks me up. I've never known that shirt had that feature. Hey, stitch your butt. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a picture of it, like, in my miscellaneous adult clothing gallery, but never owned it until now. So I've got 3 new shirts to add to the shirt collection. I got a new greeting card, a new old vintage card, vintage greeting card. Which, yeah, at first I thought I had it, and this person was selling, it's either 2 or 3 of them, and I had it, like, open in a tab, and I was like, I'm gonna check one of these days. One of these days I'm gonna go through my collection of greeting cards and check, because it wasn't super cheap. It wasn't, like, I think it was, like, $25. But I don't throw away $25 if there's a possibility that I already have it, kind of thing. It was just over that price point. Like, if it had been $10, I would have just snatched it up and been like, oh, I already have that? Oh, well, then I'll have to, or give it away or something. But $25, I think, plus shipping, I don't remember. Whatever, I wanted to check. So I was in the middle of doing stuff over here anyway to clean up, etc., and do all that. So I was able to kind of leaf through my greeting cards, and I did not already have this one. And oh my god, this video is getting really long, so I'm super sorry. Gonna pause for a second. Yeah, I wasn't watching the time because it's above, I might have to, like, reposition this next time. The time is on the blinds, and it's in white text, so I couldn't actually see the numbers very well until I had something, like, behind it, and then I could see the numbers, and I was like, oh dear god, this is about to cut off on me. And I'm sorry, y'all. I really did not mean for this to be a long video. Sorry, not sorry. I miss y'all. But this card is really adorable because it's got Red Butler wearing, like, what is that? A pirate hat or something, I guess? The rest of them, I guess it could just be a party hat. Like, Canary's wearing a regular party hat, but his looks more like a pirate hat. So, why not? And he's twirling around a noisemaker. There's punch and a punch bowl. Little cherries in there. There's a cake, just a normal cake. Buddy Blue's got a blower thing, whatever you call those, noisemaker. Oh, and this one has a gimmick. Oh, fun. Okay. Help Rainbow Brite find the hidden birthday objects. I love finding hidden objects, you guys. Let's see what it says. News of your birthday has reached Rainbow Land, and so Rainbow Brite has a big party planned. But look what that silly old Lurky has done. He played a big trick, almost ruined the fun. He stole the ice cream cones, the cake, and the punch. He stole the balloons, and he hid the whole bunch. He then took the hats and the noisemakers too. So now Rainbow Brite needs some quick help from you. Please help her find every object and treat, and then have a birthday that just can't be beat. Have fun! Mission accepted! Oh my god, how many items is that? Ice cream cones, cake, punch, balloons, hats, noisemakers. Oh, it's just 6 things. Okay. I think I can handle 6 things. I'm good at these. Okay, so I see a hat in a tree. There's the noisemaker in another tree. There's an ice cream cone in Rainbow Falls. There's another ice cream cone in a tree. There's a lot of stuff in trees. Oh, there's the punch bowl, upside down and massive, in one of the domes of the Color Castle. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's the party hat on top of the Sprite house. That one was tricky. That blended in really well. I mean, they all blend in decently, but I'd say that blended in the best and was, like, really close to the bottom. Or wait, the cake. Oh, and there's the cake. I totally forgot I was supposed to be looking for the cake, which is on another Sprite house, which also blends in super well. Wow, they did a good job on those two. The rest are a little too easy, in my opinion. But you gotta make some easy, or the kids are just gonna be like, oh, this is too hard, I don't want to do it anymore. Oh, and balloon, right. I forgot was that more than 6? I thought that was more than 6 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 8 things? You just listed off 6. Okay, and the answers are supposed to be on the back, I think. So let's see if I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it only lists 6 things. Balloons. Oh, sorry. 2 party hats, 2 ice cream cones. So it is 8 things. Birthday cake, punch bowl, 2 noisemakers. Oh, wait. 2, 4, 6. There's 9 things. Okay, another party hat, I guess, is what I missed. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is fun. I love hidden image things. Like, I remember as a kid going to the pediatrician, they would have those highlights magazines. I would always find the hidden image pages and do those. Oh, there's another balloon. I didn't notice that the front door to the color castle was a balloon. Or has one right in front of it, I should say. But it said, did it say 2 balloons? What did it say? 2 party hats. It does not say, well, it says balloons plural. Okay, fine. Are there more than 2? How many things am I supposed? Oh my goodness. Now I'm curious if there's another balloon I missed. I'm still looking. Or no, I did get the party hat. Okay. Right. It's okay. I got it now. Because one's the canary party hat and one is the Red Butler party hat. So it's the balloons. I missed one of the balloons. That's what it was. That was fun. Okay, so sorry, I didn't even show y'all the inside art. I'm not going to point out where everything is because that would make this even longer. But this is a really cute card. I don't know. I don't usually pay a lot of attention to the back of vintage cards, even though I should. But this is ambassador cards on it. And then underneath that is 1983 Hallmark cards. But isn't ambassador cards a different company? I could be wrong. I thought they were like a competitor to Hallmark. Maybe I'm thinking of American Greeting Company. Because that starts with an A. I don't know. Ambassador cards. I'm going to look that up. Or y'all can look it up. Whatever. One of us will look it up. But this is just stinking adorable. I love it. And I'm really, really glad that I finally checked. Because they only had one left by the time I went to buy it. And I was like, oh my god, I almost missed it. That would have been a tragedy. And this last item. Okay, this is from early 2000s, I'd say. It's probably not going to tell me. Of course not. But I'm confident because I remember this being a thing that people were finding and I could never find it. And I'm still not sure where it was sold. It's like made in China, Hallmark licensing, but there's no like Japanese writing on anything. Although the tag is gone, like you can see the gluey residue of the tag on the back. But like the description on the front is all in English. So I think this was released in America. I don't. It was not widely released. So what this looks like is a CD. It is not. It is a Rainbow Brite notepad with gel pen set. How adorable is this? It's literally in a CD case. Like they just repurposed a CD case. That's freaking creative if you ask me. Like, good on manufactured by Cutting Edge. Berkshire Accessories. See, Berkshire sounds kind of like it could be. I mean, it's spelled like Berkshire, but I know better than to say it that way unless I know differently. If it's in America, it probably is Berkshire, but oh, my headband is going back. But maybe it was from the UK? I don't know. The seller I got it from was in the US, that's all I know. And stay. Renee sent me a link to this. I think the seller had a few, and I got like the last one. Oh my goodness, hang on. My roots, you guys, have gotten so bad that I felt the need to finally put something on top of them. Ugh. And now my hair is like sticking out, probably. Who cares? Who cares about my hair? At least the pink looks pretty outside of that. And rainbow headband, yes! This is the same material that I have several face masks made out of, and I have a scrunchie from the same company. I'll look up what the name of the company is, because I'm already... Or wait, is this the name of the company? Palm Cheese. That's it. Pomchies. Palmcheese.com. Yeah. Well, that's a new one on me. Oh, I guess it's a trademarked fabric. Okay. I don't know how to say that. Oikotex. Approved, like TM. Approved fabric from Korea, assembled in Vietnam. 82% nylon, 18% spandex. But Palm Cheese is based out of Phoenix, Arizona, so whatever. That's nothing to do with Rainbow Brite, just rainbow. Beautiful, love it. Anyway, this, I've wanted one of these for so long. And the seller felt really bad because she noticed after the fact, I don't think it's on the, well, there's a little, and okay, this is also still shrink wrapped. It's kind of hard to see, but see, it's got the plastic still on it. Yeah, and it's still got the hanging tag. I think you can see it better in the direction. Maybe, whatever. There's a thing here that would hang on a thing in a store. But yeah, there's a little crack in the plastic over on the edge there, and there's another one on the back. You know how that happened with CD cases back in the day. Like, you look at it wrong and it would crack. So I'm not mad. Sorry, I just got a text and I need to call the doctor's office because I'm being dumb. So yeah, this is a notepad, kind of like a, I don't know if it's sticky backed or not, probably not. It's just held together at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, and you would just open it up and then you can just rip them off, I'm sure. And I don't know if I'm not opening this, sorry. So I'm not sure if the paper just has like a faded version of this design on each sheet, or if there's something else on it. If any of you have an open one, or you used to have an open one and you remember, let me know what the sheets look like, because I would be interested. And yeah, just a bright pink gel pen over here. I think it's pink. Yeah, it's like fuchsia. And it perhaps used to be a bit more full. It's lost a little of its gel over the last almost 20 years. I'm not gonna think about that. But I just love that I finally have it. So yay! There's another part of the early 2000s stuff that I was missing that I now have. Shirts and the CD thing. I'm just gonna call it the CD thing even though it's not a CD. Yes. I think that's everything. I don't know how this went this long. I really don't. Was not my intention. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay out there. I know there's a lot going on. We had a crazy week last week. I don't need to mention why. Y'all all know if you live in America or even around the world, you were probably watching America to see what was going to happen. But it's over now. Yay. I know some people are saying it's not. It's over. It's fine. Whatever. I'm not gonna say nothing about that because No, it's not what I'm here for. I encourage y'all to vote. Never encouraged y'all to vote for any particular person. I probably should have, just based on my own principles, but I did it because I respect all of you and your beliefs and whatever. Sorry. Not gonna get into that. But I respect all people, is what I'm trying to say. I don't hate any of you if you disagree with my politics. Okay? As simple as that. I don't just auto-hate people. Some people do. I am not one of them. I am not an auto-hater, or auto-blocker, or an auto-canceler. I'm just not. But I'm glad that week is over, because it was a very stressful, long week, and I hope y'all are still hanging in there with the whole pandemic things. I know the numbers are going back up with schools going back, schools opening back up, with the temperatures getting cooler, and we don't know when we're going to have a vaccine. So you know what? We're just still in the same place we've been for the last several months. That nothing's really changed except higher numbers right now. So be careful, okay? Please, pretty please. Just be extra careful. Watch the numbers. I don't know the best place to do that, but there are places online that will show you numbers for your state or the whole country or the whole world, whatever you want to know. Maybe just concentrate on your state, just so you don't get overwhelmed. But just, keep an eye on that and be safe. Wear your masks. Keep wearing your masks. And I'll just, I don't want to say this, but I also do. Y'all, you know the holidays are coming up, but unless you know for sure that your family members are being responsible, maybe you don't go to some family get-togethers this year. Maybe. I'm not. I'm just not. As far as I know, right now, we'll see. Because my family is so spread out, like, in-laws, to the north, my biological family to the south, and there's children involved, to the south, and they're having to go to school, and I am immunocompromised, or I have an autoimmune disease, so I'm more at risk than the average Joe, so I can't just willy-nilly throw the dice and hope I'm okay, even though my niece or nephew was just in school the day before. Like, I can't do that. And I would hope that y'all wouldn't do that, even if you think you're fine and you would get over it. You get it. You get over it. You'd be fine. You might. You might also end up dead. We just don't know. I'm sorry. It's a downer. Sorry. I'm just saying, I know the time of year this is getting to be. I don't know when I'm going to do my next video, so I have to throw in my advice, my unsolicited advice at the end, because I want all of my color kids to be safe and healthy and happy for the rest of this year, into next year, into the next many years, because I'm hoping we're going to still have many anniversaries and other reasons to celebrate Rainbow Brite for ever, This thing is going back again. Stop it! I just stop moving my head around too much. But just keep that in mind. Unless your family is, committing to being extra super duper safe for the 2 weeks leading up to y'all going to see them, and you also commit to being 100% safe 2 weeks leading up to. If nobody can make that promise, stay home. It might suck to not do anything for the holidays for this 1 year, but think of all the years you've already had to celebrate, and think of all the years in the future you're going to have to celebrate. Missing one ain't a big deal, y'all. It's not. In the grand scheme, it's not. Your life and the lives of others is a bigger deal than you eating a freaking turkey at somebody's house that you've been eating a turkey at for the last 30 years. Or whatever. Just, keep things in perspective, please. I know y'all are itching for this to be over. I know you are, because I am too, but it's not. We can itch all we want. We can scratch all that itch all we want. It's not making it better. The scientists are doing their thing. They're doing it as fast as they can. We have to wait and trust that it's gonna, yeah. We just have to wait and trust. That's all we can do right now. So please be careful. Please be careful. I don't want y'all or any of your family members passing away after one of these holidays because somebody was irresponsible. Like, think how bad you or your family member, whoever's fault it would end up being, was if they killed grandma after Thanksgiving or after Christmas. Do you want to be the one that kills grandma? I don't think you do. So, I feel like I should put that on t-shirts. Like, do you want to be the one that kills grandma this year? No? Stay home. Have some Zoom calls. Call people on the phone. Do whatever you need to do. Make your own turkey at home. There's tutorials online. Watch an Alton Brown video or 3 or 4. I don't know. I don't know much about cooking, but I know that Alton Brown is amazing. And he has some good videos or episodes of good eats about turkeys. Don't deep fry them, by the way, outside. Or be very careful if you do. Like, don't do it frozen. I can tell you that much. Things will explode. And even if they're thawed, it's too risky. Don't do that either. Don't be dumb. Okay, anyway, wow, this is long. I actually can't see the number, but I'm guessing it's stupid long, because I just know that I've been but it really is out of concern for all of you and your families, because I know that some people are so sick of things that they just want to throw in the towel and be like, whatever, I'm going to do my thing anyway. But you got to think of more than just yourself, okay? And I know that y'all do. Y'all are not selfish people. Hey, Liz, you're being a little selfish with your claws right now, because I don't want those in my skin. I know y'all are good-hearted people who would never try to hurt one of your family members. But accidents can easily happen with this virus. They really can. So just lots of deep breaths. Lots of deep breaths. Just find something that will bring you joy. Find a way to celebrate those holidays, if you celebrate them, in different ways this year. There's so many different ways that you can celebrate without doing the normal thing. The normal stuff. It sucks. Like, I'm gonna miss out on a family reunion this year. I'm sure they're not even having it, but even if they were, I wouldn't go. But yeah, I mean, we have them every year, so it's not like this is the only one. But still, I really miss my family a lot. I know y'all do too. But ow. Yeah. Why am I still talking? Y'all have gotten the point by this point. Okay. Don't kill grandma. I love y'all. And, yeah, feel free to comment on any of the things I got, any of the questions I asked y'all. And, yeah, hopefully I will be doing that live stream Star Stealer watch on Sunday. So, yeah, hope to see you there. And I don't know if I'll be able to, like, watch comments and the movie at the same time. Like, my brain doesn't work great that way. Like, I'll get super distracted and then I'll lose my place and what's going on. We'll see. It's fine. We'll figure it out. And yeah, my husband is saying I should go eat lunch, so I probably should go do that. Yeah. But thanks for watching. I love you all so much. And until next time, have a rainbow day. Bye.